Hello. So, guys, I've just filmed a very exciting video and I'm really hyped up about it. So, excuse my really weird energy that I've got currently. But I'm doing a admin day in the life vlog, which you are currently watching, if you haven't read the title. So this is basically everything that I need to do before I start baking next week. It's really unusual. I've got loads of cakes from next weekend, but before that I have nothing. If people order postals, and obviously I do those, but my next postal is Monday, so I've just finished the postals for this week, so I have a few days to myself. So we've got loads of admin to do. I'm trying to get a little backlog of YouTube videos and podcasts, so we've got lots of filming to do. And I got a very exciting package, and this is a bit of a sneak peek because there is a video on it next week, which is a unboxing. I am wearing the same outfit, so that'll be why. But I got gifted a mixer. We actually made it. We made it, girls and guys, if guys watch. But yeah, that was literally, I said this to my mum, I was like, I will feel like I've made it when someone sends me a mixer to review, and that's what's happened. So you will be seeing some videos on this. It was gifted, and it is a more affordable option. So make sure you hit the bell and subscribe, because that will be coming up next Friday. So we're going to be doing a unboxing in that video, and then there is a review the following week. Because yeah, it's an affordable option for you guys if you can't necessarily afford the KitchenAid, because I do know that as much as I love it, it is a more expensive option for people, and this might be something more affordable. And it comes on Amazon, so it's really quick. Literally, it came to me in 2 days, so that's always nice. But yeah, that will be spoken about more in that video, but today it is an admin video, so let's get right into it. So we're just going to have a quick run through my list of to-do today. There's 2 bits of housekeeping that I need to just mention. So the first one is I released a brownie guide. So I was meant to mention this 2 days ago, but basically I went on holiday last week to Weymouth, some of you may have seen, and I'm still struggling to get back into the routine. So I've managed to get back into the routine now, so that's why I missed 2 uploads. But there will be back into a routine from today, which is Friday, and then onwards, because I'm filming it in advance. So luckily, fingers crossed, we shouldn't be missing any episodes. But yeah, so I released a brownie guide. So it's got my recipe, my equipment, so that's spatulas, bowls, things you need to make it. Then we have packaging, so all the things that I'd recommend, and then there are affiliate links. So if you don't know what that is, it is a affiliate link to Amazon, and I earn a very small commission when you purchase through those links. It doesn't cost you anything, it costs Amazon, so you won't be paying any extra by using those links, but it just helps me out a little bit. But yeah, so I've put all those links in there, and then I've also done tips and tricks, so it's baking, preparation, packaging, ingredient tips, things to use rather than other things, so say what butter I use. But yeah, so that has come out, that is on my website. You can go and get it whenever you want. It's a PDF, so it is downloadable instantly, and I hope that if you have already purchased it, you love it, and if you haven't, then you go and purchase it now. The next bit of housekeeping is my Patreon. So I have made a Patreon. The way that YouTube does memberships is kind of restrictive. There isn't many options, and you can't have many packages and things like that. So I've started a Patreon so that I can have 4 packages, which I will run through later on in the day probably. But basically you can pay a monthly fee, and you get whether it's discounts on the website, you get an extra video that you don't get on YouTube, you get one of them is a monthly subscription box, which I really want to get into because I really like the idea of doing a rotating box. Each month it's different, it's got different stuff, and it's kind of like a mystery box, so it's got a list of things that is the basis of what you will get, but the specific item may vary slightly, so it's kind of like a surprise every month, which I like the idea of, and it's just something that I get to send you. But yeah, there's 4 plans. It will be linked down below if you want to go check it out. But yeah, it's just a way to support me if you want to, because obviously making YouTube videos and all of this content for you takes a lot of time, and making any extra things would be nice to have that little bit of income. It's not very much per month, put like per person, but it just helps me out as a creator, and then it means that I can just make bigger and better content for you and dedicate more time to it, etc. So yeah, I just want to be making more of everything, try and use my time as much as possible, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's my Patreon, so that'll be linked down below. So those are the 2 bits of housekeeping. Then we just have our list. So I need to update product photos on the website, because obviously when I take a new brownie tray photo or a chocolate slab, then I need to add it on there. I want to make some highlights on Instagram, which I will screen record for you, and you can see how I do them, because I want to do like how to order, all of that kind of thing on my Instagram, draft posts on social media, edit my video for Tuesday, film the podcast, which is very exciting, so you might get a sneak peek of that, tidy my office, because after opening that parcel it's messy as hell. Then we have organise the kitchen and clean, just as like a routine thing. It's pretty much clean anyway. Plan the new merch, because it's coming out. I'm doing birthday merch. So my birthday is the 18th of August, so there will be new merch which will be launching for my birthday. Another thing that the Patreon gets is one of the basic memberships is that you get notified of any sneak peeks. That means you get to see all the merch and any new products like silicone molds, brownie trays, anything like that. You get to see it before everyone else. The next thing is look up inspo, which I think is for my Instagram, because for like Instagram posts for my feed. Write a plan, which I will show you, because I've got a new Trello account. It's like a calendar that you can monitor online, so I'll show you that. My chore schedule for filming, and also gardening, because I'm gardening for my brother now. I actually went and did that this morning. That's why I look a bit like rough and ready, because I went and mowed the lawn this morning for the first time ever, which was interesting. So yeah, we managed that. Tick that off my bucket list. And then plan my Insta post. So that is, and that's like to do with reviews, because I like to put the odd review on my Insta feed because it looks nice, and it also shares people's lovely reviews. So yeah, that is our list. Let's get right into it. I hope you don't mind my talking. If you do, I'm just gonna say don't watch, because I've had one person, but it really affects me. So I hope that you don't mind the talking. If you do, I'm sorry, but I talk a lot. So right, we're gonna get right into the vlog now. So as I said, I would run through my Patreon. So here is the main Patreon page. This is my profile, and you can search people in this corner here where it says Find Creator. So this is my page. It's just called Sweet Things by Amy, and it's just creating cakes and videos. So here's my memberships. And as I said, YouTube you can't have as many, and also the kind of format that it looks like, and also the way that it charges is all very different. You can't choose how much you want to put in by digit, if that makes sense. So like if I wanted to put £4.20, I can't do that. It's all set values, and some of them are quite big jumps. Some of them it goes from £8 and then the next one is 12, which I just think is quite a big jump. Whereas this way I can put in however much that I want to charge for each. We're just going to run through it, and the first one is just updates, early access and support. Some people like to just support me money-wise, and they don't necessarily want anything back, which I obviously very much appreciate. So this one is for you. You do actually get early access to some of my YouTube videos and live updates on me, and also product and sneak peeks. So that basically means if I bring out new merch, you'll hear about it and you'll know when I'm bringing it out, and then you can set your reminders and know when it's going to be released before anyone else. But yeah, so that is the first one. So it's just £1 a month and you get access to those 3 things. Then the next one up is £4, and that is videos and discounts. So you get a monthly exclusive video or live decorating video. This is not on YouTube. It could be a tutorial, behind the scenes, vlog, Q&A, anything like that. And you also get 10% off of my whole shop, which basically means that you will get a discount code. You can use it as long as you're a member. They will rotate, so obviously if you're no longer a member, you won't be able to use it. But yeah, so it just means you get a nice little discount every month, which you'll probably actually make back your £4 a month because you'll be saving it on the website. So the next one is all access. So you get access to everything apart from, I think it's this first one here. So you get access to these 2, which I think are kind of like the most beneficial. And then this one, if you wanted to share your support or want early access to things, then you can do that and it will cost you £1. But this one will give you access to these 2 sections here. So this one you'll get a monthly merch print, which will be designed every month, so it will rotate just to keep it interesting. And they're the little postcards that I offer on my website, but those are like set designs, whereas these will be new ones. And then you also get exclusive access to behind the scenes clips and bloopers. So this will be slightly different to this behind the scenes here. This will be an exclusive video that can be all combined together. And it'll be something that's longer, whereas behind the scenes here and bloopers will be like a 10-minute video that you'll get access to, and they'll be on regular occasions, just as and when I have the footage. So it could be weekly, it could be 2 weekly, but there will definitely be at least 2 a month. But hopefully it will be more than that, but it's just as and when I decide to upload those, and with that it will be uploaded to Patreon, not YouTube. And then we have group chat, shop discount and exclusive videos. So you get the behind the scenes and the bloopers, you get the merch print, then you get the exclusive video that you get here because it is an all access tier, then you get the 10% off all items and the private group chat that you get in the first one, just because I think it's quite nice to be included in a group chat, because it means that everyone on my Patreon will be able to chat with me and yeah, support me basically. So yes, that is what's included in those. And then the last one is the subscription box, which I absolutely love the idea of. I'm hoping that you guys love it too. I just like the idea of sending a little gift out every month, and it will be a surprise one. So there are items that you will be able to expect, but you won't necessarily expect the same thing each month. So you will get anything from the following, but just first, they will be sent out on or around the 1st of each month. It depends if it's a weekend. Obviously, if it is a Saturday, then you'll get it sent out on the Monday, and then if it's during the week, then you'll get it sent out then. It's postage track 24, so it'll be with you in 2 days, and it contains any of the following. So it will be a brownie or chocolate slab. Unfortunately, I can't cater for allergies, vegans, vegetarians, gluten-free, etc., but they will be suitable for anyone that eats a, I don't know what the word is, but like a standard diet, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you will like those. The flavours again will rotate, it will be the same for everyone. So like it might be that I do like a Biscoff tray 1 month, and then I do like an M&M tray, etc. Then we have merch under £10, so it will be a mould, spatula, tote bag. The tote bags are part of the new merch, so it will be anything from that. It could be multiple items from that. Because they are £35,
That is including the tracked 48 postage, which is £5, but the value of the box is going to be £30. So the way it's going to work is my brownie trays are £11 and the chocolate slabs are £8. So what I will do is make up the cost until it's £30. So that's why it will rotate each month, because if I put, say, a mould in, which is slightly more expensive than a spatula, then I will put in some more little bits to make sure that it is of the value of £30. So each month you will get something that is worth that much, but the items inside will vary because I think it keeps it interesting. And then we have cake or cupcake toppers, so I thought I could include like little happy birthday toppers, things for your cupcakes, like butterflies, anything like that, because I do have a Cricut. And then we have decorating essentials like sprinkles, gold leaf, colourings, lustres, cupcake cases, anything like that. But yeah, I absolutely love the idea, and I'm hoping that you guys do too. I've just noticed that I need to correct where I've put cupcake cases, because it says cupcake cakes. So if anyone was going to point that out, don't worry, I've already spotted it. But yeah, so that is the subscription box, which will go out every month. And I'm very, very excited because I've wanted to do this for a while, and I did try and do it on my YouTube, but I just didn't like the format. So I just wanted to quickly show you my Trello account, which is what I was talking about as like an online planner. I saw it on, I think her name's Blissbean's YouTube account, so that's where I got the idea. But basically it's this way of organising all of your tasks. So I've done it in categories the same as she did, and it's YouTube videos, podcasts, merchandise, Patreon, website and social media. And then you can basically put your tasks, you can put due dates. So I've done YouTube videos, so these are the ones that I've got coming up in the next few weeks, all the way up until the first week of August, twice a week. So 3 of them are already filmed, and then it means that I can tick them off when they are edited. And then podcast, this is one that I've filmed, so I can actually tick that off. It's not edited, but I can still tick it off as recorded. And then we have like design merch, take photos, and then you can add these little colour codes in order to say whether they're urgent. Then I've got not urgent, and then I've got due next week to like get it done in the next week. And then yeah, you can add little cards, so it's really, really good. Open card, add card. So if you open card, then you can add all these details. So for the video ones, they're probably the most interesting. I did the same format where it's sponsor, thumbnail, intro, etc. And then you have a little to-do list at the bottom. But yeah, I actually really like it because I love a list, as you probably know, because I always have some kind of list. So yeah, I thought it's a way of having an online schedule that I can have due dates in, and it's all in one place. So that is my Trello. You'll see me doing a little bit of work on it in a minute. But yeah, that is what it is. And this is the brand. So if you want to go and look it up, it's just Trello.com. So yeah, that is my Trello. just a quick update. I have finished most of my list, which is actually very surprising because I've been feeling really unmotivated recently, and I've managed to pretty much do all of it, so that's pretty amazing. The main things that we got to do are the longest things, so I still need to film the podcast, which I am going to listen to someone else's podcast whilst I write the plan for the podcast, and then we're going to film that, because I like to always have a plan because they are very long. They're typically between 45 minutes and they could be up to an hour and a half, so I don't want to run out of things to talk about or like lose my train of thought, so I always write a plan. So sorry, my phone is not on silent. So yeah, I'm gonna write my plan out so that I've got that all done. If you want to know what I'm actually listening to, it's Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO, and I absolutely love it. It is such a good podcast. I watch it on YouTube, but I think you can listen to it on Spotify, but I just like the video version. But yeah, it's really, really good, and he's really, really good at articulating his words and like the way he explains things, and the conversations that he has are really kind of like, I don't know, I'd say advanced, or like, sounds stupid, but like grown up. So the way that you listen to this conversation, it just sounds so informative, and I always feel like I'm learning so much when I'm watching something that could be literally on anything. Earlier today I listened to the one about the delivery driver, Will Shu, I think his last name is, and it's how like delivery grew basically, and he just interviews them on their life, their childhood, their business, like career choices, all of that, but it's really interesting because he gets into the like deep and gritty stuff. And then now I'm watching the one on Monzo Bank, so yeah, I'm very, very excited. I've only just started it, so I've got an hour and 48 to go, so I'm probably going to do an hour and then film the podcast and then come back to it. So we need to do the podcast, I need to edit my video for Tuesday, but that won't take very long. It's just a time lapse, so there's not very much editing involved. I also need to edit the video, which is the unboxing, but that one isn't due until next Friday, so we've got plenty of time to do that. And then that's pretty much it. I've drafted all my posts on TikTok and Instagram, so I just need to go on there and post a few. I wanted to organise the kitchen a bit, so I might do that at the end, just do a little bit of like drawer organisation, because it is a little bit messy. It's where you like take bars of chocolate and like bags of chocolate out of the drawer, and then when you put them back they never go back the same way, so I just need to reorganise that. And then I wanted to have a little plan of merch, so I wanted to just plan out my ideas, how many items, what products I'm going to be doing them on, and also dates, and then like timescales of like when I need to get it done by, the designs, when I need to actually print it by, etc. Because I do them all myself, I need an actual timescale, whereas if you outsource your merch, then obviously you just order it and then they'll give you a delivery date. But like I say, I need to work that all out myself because I print them all myself and design them all myself. So yeah, that'll be for the birthday launch. So I've got pretty much a month exactly to finish it by, roughly 4 weeks I think, so we will see what the plan is, but I'll let you know later. But I'm going to listen to this podcast and start my planning. So I just made dinner, so I thought I would show you what I'm having, and I also, me and my mum just brainstormed a really good idea, so I'm going to tell you about that as well, but I'm going to quickly turn you around and show you my dinner. So this is what we got. It's really exciting stuff if I'm honest. So we have vegetables, these are corn southern fried bites, then we have cauliflower cheese. I slightly burnt it, don't talk to me about it, we're going to try and ignore it. But yeah, I'm counting my calories again, so yeah, I'm trying to be semi-healthy, so it's a nice meal that is also healthy. That's why it's so random, because like it's like whatever you can have, you know. But that is my dinner. Cleo is waiting for her portion of it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, but I just wanted to quickly tell you about. So, me and my mum came up with this idea. We didn't come up with the concept. You'll understand what I mean in a minute. But we have adapted the idea for us, basically. So it's a video idea, and basically we're going to do a bake-off, which obviously I know is not a new thing. But instead of baking, like the whole process, we're just going to do the decorating. Because obviously a YouTube video, it can be very long as it is. So we want to be able to have a decent video without it being ridiculously long and having just too much footage and like not being able to use it all. So we're thinking that we're going to decorate. So we're both going to, well, I'm going to bake because my mum obviously won't be able to. But we are going to bake 2 4-inch cakes. They're going to be slightly less tall than my usual, which will be really weird. So they're 2 4-inch cakes. They'll be same flavour base, but we can change the flavour of the icing. So it will be just vanilla sponge base, and then I think I might do either white chocolate and raspberry or salted caramel because that's my absolute fave. And then my mum can do lemon or vanilla or whatever she wants. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then what we'll do is once they're baked, I'm going to make all the icing. I'm just going to make standard icing, and then we can add flavouring to it later. So I'm going to do that in the morning tomorrow, and then it means that later on in the day or whenever we want to do it, we can start decorating. So we'll do stack, crumb coat, and we'll see how the crumb coat goes because they are shorter, so it might be easier to do it without them being wobbly, and then they might have a little bit of fridge time, and then we'll come back and finish them off. So there's going to be like criterias for the decorating because I love a plan. So we're going to do criterias, and there'll be certain things that you have to do, but like you can change colours, you can change the toppings, but it will be like it has to have a drip or it has to have this. So yeah, that is the plan. So we're going to do that tomorrow, and for the baking part of that and the making of the buttercream, I'm actually going to film the review of the mixer tomorrow morning because I thought kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which I love doing, just multitasking and like getting 2 things done. So we're gonna film the review whilst baking the stuff for the bake off, and it means I'm gonna have about like 2-3 weeks worth of videos in advance, which we love because I was saying earlier that I'm trying to be more organised with my time because I'm just too busy. So I'm trying to get plenty of videos in advance so that I don't have to do as many before they're actually needed. So that's what you can expect in the next few weeks. I've already got videos for my next 3 uploads, which is like 1.5 weeks. So the bake off will probably be like 2 weeks time by the time all the others have come out. But yes, that is the plan, so I'm very, very excited. I'm going to finish watching the Monzo podcast because it's really long, and I did all my business plan for the podcast and everything. So I'm just going to eat my dinner. We're going for a walk with the dogs, an evening walk, and then I'm going to come back, film the podcast, and then we will be chilling for the evening, so I'll be finishing. But yeah, we've got loads done today, which is really good because I was really unmotivated because I haven't been getting much done the past few days. Well, if I'm being honest, the past few weeks I've been really unproductive. But you know when you get in a rut, people will know what I mean, but you get in a rut, and now I feel like I'm out of it because I've done so much today. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my cauliflower cheese and then we're going for a walk. So it's actually the next day, and I'm just going to go and organise the kitchen a little. We're going to reorganise some of the storage because fellow bakers will know that as soon as you take a chocolate packet out of the drawer, it never goes back in the same. So we're going to be reorganising it a little, just so that when I next come to bake, it is all nice and organised.
So I've planned out all the merch. I spent this afternoon planning it all. So this is the basic plan. I'm not going to tell you the designs because obviously I wouldn't want to share my ideas and also tell you before it comes out or like before the previews come out. So I'll tell you like the items and like how many designs, that kind of thing, but I didn't want to go into like crazy detail and show you exactly what I'm doing. But we're going to be doing t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, which is new, and then also the art prints. There's going to be like single and collective art prints. So by collective I mean that it's going to have multiple merch designs on one print. So it's going to look a bit like a collage basically. And then there's also going to be singles like the ones that I already do. So t-shirts we're going to do white, and then I'm hoping to do baby pink. I'm looking at my little notepad, that's why I'm looking over here. So I'm hoping to do baby pink as long as I can source the t-shirts and they're like good enough quality, because it will be, I think, a different brand to the ones I use for my white ones because they don't do any other colour than white. Then hoodies, we're going to be doing pink, white and grey as we already do, but I'm going to try and add baby blue onto it because I really like baby blue. So again, I'm going to try and source the hoodies. Hopefully they are good fit, good like material and all of that, and then if they are, then I'll add them to the website. And then with the tote bags, we're aiming to do a white/cream, which is that kind of like canvasy tote bag style, and then I'm going to aim to do black as well. And we've got 4 designs for all of those items, and then like I say, for the prints it's going to have I think it's 3 extra designs, just because obviously they're prints, so there's certain things, because it is a birthday launch, there's certain things that I wouldn't necessarily want to put on a hoodie because after my birthday it's not going to be relevant. So like any like birthday graphics, that kind of thing, you might not want like happy birthday on a hoodie, so that's why I'm not going to put that on some of the merch items. There will be birthday related designs, but you'll kind of get what I mean when they come out. But on the prints I can do like happy birthday and like things like that because it's a print. You're not going to be wearing it, so it's more of a collectible. So yeah, that is the merch. It will be coming out in exactly a month. It's coming out on the 18th of August on my birthday. So yes, I'm very, very excited. And then it will be posted out roughly a week afterwards because there's obviously a lead time to make it all, but I'm very, very excited. So launching on my birthday. So I hope you enjoyed this day in the life vlog. It was all of the admin that I did over the past day. I hope that you liked the style that it was. Let me know what you think, because I actually spent a lot more time doing things like b-roll and like the time-lapsing style stuff. And also I spent more time looking for music because it is something that if you're not into YouTube you won't know, but it takes so long. So yeah, I tried to make this a bit more aesthetic for you guys because I know people like the day in the life vlogs and they do take a lot of time. So I wanted to make it more like aesthetic, and hopefully you like the style. If you did, then let me know and I'll make sure to do it in all my future ones. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!